Discrimination changed my entire life, and my battle began exactly 2 years ago on September 13th, 2022. On that day, I loved my job, and I was excellent at my job because I felt like sales engineering had truly been my calling. It was the career that all my other careers had been building towards. I had a lot of product knowledge and a product I was passionate about and specializing in. So I genuinely enjoyed mentoring others on it and watching them succeed with it once we had worked together. And my team, as I had just become a manager that year, was putting out numbers and deliverables that even I was blown away by. And I would thank them often for their hard work, but it's an understatement to say that I felt blessed for the dedication and commitment that they delivered every day. But unfortunately, I learned through this process that a single person can enter your story and disrupt a career that you've spent years building within a single company. I was a top performer. I had a great reputation because I was always willing to help people out and I was always going above and beyond. And somehow a single person and their complicit bias would have ripple effects that would play on the subjective bias of many around me who would rather believe that I was taking things too personally than consider that I was raising legitimate concerns. And by the time it became obvious, well, everyone doubles down because then no one wants to admit that they allowed what they allowed to happen to you. And by the end, I would be so transformed by what happened that I would walk away from my career. And I don't know if I'll ever return. Because why would I ever want to spend so much time building something again if I knew it could be taken away so easily? And I don't know if justice will be found. Technically, this journey is actually still going, and I am still fighting. But I do know that in sharing my story, it helps to make others feel less alone, and maybe it helps give others a perspective they wouldn't have otherwise. So whether you are following these videos because you are going through something similar and you simply want to hear from somebody who has already been there, or whether you are interested in learning what it's like for the person on the other side, for the person like me, or you're just curious, you can follow along in this series and I'll walk through everything I learned and everything that changed me to maybe finally reveal why discrimination is so hard to see, because it is never a single incident. It is always a series of incidents, or it is almost always a series of incidents, cutting down a person, a million cuts, one at a time.